What's up, guys? We just got to LA. We're gonna be doing a little bit of like vlogging type day in the life stuff. We're gonna be hitting up some dope gyms. We got a strongman gym later today, House of Power. We're gonna toy around with doing some strongman exercises. And then tomorrow, we're gonna be hitting up Gold's Gym in Venice. Check that out, do a little tour. And then we're gonna hit up Zoo on the way out Monday. And then Tuesday, we'll be right back to training with Mark at Super Training. What up? This is the best water, Evian water. We got creatine pre-workout. We got essential aminos with electrolytes. We got Carbolin for carb, and we got a pump product because I'm not taking any stim pre-workout right now because I'm addicted to other things, and so the less caffeine for me, the better. Give me a Pop-Tart. Why did you hide them? I eat Pop-Tarts before every workout because I'm a child. 2 scoops. This is how we do it. Da, 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 da. Now for the carbs, which are not mine, but we're gonna use them. This is gonna make my blood real thick, but we're gonna get a nice pump. We're gonna see old Nicky boy. Nicky, how are you, Nick? What?
We're not gonna see Nick today, that's tomorrow.
I thought we were going to House at P.
Yeah, but he's not there.
Where is he?
Tomorrow you're training at 5 p.m.
You guys both told me. Where's Peeker? Where's Peeker? Yeah, here the fuck I am. Come give me a kiss. Ah! Yep, so this is about 8 scoops already. I'm not really counting. All right, so there we are. Intro workout. Boom. It's real thick. All right, what's up? We're about to head over to House of Power, Westminster, Orange County, and we're gonna go hit a push session and see how that goes. They have some cool equipment, they have some heavy dumbbells, and they have good lighting, so we're gonna take advantage of that for sure. I mean that with my heart. And the 150s, baby. Was that good? That's fine? Shit, boy. Pretty dope gym. Strongman tomorrow. What's up? We're here in LA at House of Power with Nick Romero, who's the owner. He's a strongman, so he's gonna be taking me through a couple movements and just showing me how to do them.
Just point the log away from you slightly, so we're about 45-degree tilt. Okay, go ahead and get your shins to approach the log. In most cases, you want to have your hands relatively centered, or maybe just like a pinky finger space towards you. So we're going to take one big breath. We'll lock it out like an RDL. Okay, and then you're going to sit it down, tucked into the lap. Yep, big breath. And then clean. As we clean, we're going to, yep, and elbows drive up, up, up. So let's get that rack position. Look straight up, because I want the, and make sure that the log is flush with your neck.
And then you're jumping, right?
Yes.
A little bit.
Good, good. And as you bring it back into the rack position, I like to think about my elbows just dropping into parallel to the floor, not loading my upper body like this, right? So I don't want the elbow to be down near my free ribs.
So.
Good, flush, elbows forward. Yes. Last one.
Okay.
Steps are solid. Re-rack position pretty solid. Now we got to change your breathing mechanics. So
thank God, because even when I even when I lift like just bodybuilding work, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm running out of breath before I'm like it's not muscle fatigue. I just can't breathe. So I'm like cutting a set early.
Yeah.
Because I can't breathe, but I know I have more reps in the tank.
Right. Well, and even on that, like especially with the log, you know, because you're breathing while you're in the rack position, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of guys, you feel like when there's weight, you don't have space. So you're gonna try to creep a little bit and turn your head to create space so it's not just on your neck. Well, that's when people get the pressure on the carotid and they go, the legs drop out from underneath them because they're gonna pass out. So when we're doing it, you wanna have it breath before the pick, okay? Breath at the lap. Press off that breath, okay? And then when you're at the lockout position, exhale, inhale. Just like that. So you're never gonna be able to recover and get big and have that intra-abdominal pressure when you're breathing here. Because as you're long in the tooth and it's 40 seconds in, 50 seconds in, the last 10 seconds, when you're breathing in this position, your elbows are gonna drop, okay? Or you're gonna be shaking left or right because you're losing your core control. So we wanna make sure that we're here. Now we're stacked and we can go right in.
Okay.
Should be clockwork, just like that.
Okay.
Big breath on the pick, big breath on the lap, clean to the rack position, press off that same breath.
Okay.
So you're pressing off the second breath.
Okay, okay.
Big breath, exhale, there you go. Press, exhale, inhale. More patience at the top. Our crash pad for the stone. This is gonna be a side where we lift the stone from. I'll feed it to you. A couple things that we wanna focus on is making sure that you're always like bear hugging here. Don't bring the elbows closer to each other where you're trying to crush the stone like this. I always want it to be here, and then it's always an RDL. So I don't want you to pop it up and recatch just because it's light. So no matter what the weight is, we're gonna treat it like it's a max effort. Okay. These stones have been used a lot lately, so some of the weights might be rubbed off on it.
Okay.
You can see this one is, okay, so this is just a 200-pound stone. WSM always has like their ascending stones, right? So like high, like 60 inches, or they'll go like right around 6 feet, and then shorter in height, heavier in weight. They're not too often gonna be just over 400 pounds. But like if you're talking about like if they're trying to do a record breaker, most of the guys can be like 550, I would say. You know,
that's wild.
And you have some guys that in WSM that won't even train stones very frequently anymore, just because they have such a strength reserve with it.
Yeah.
You know, so today I'll look for you to just kind of make sure you're aligned in the right position. I'll hold the yoke for you, and then we'll kind of go back and forth a little bit. Yeah, and you might want to tuck the shirt in just a little bit. It's better not to have slack. When you align yourself up with the stone, if you're throwing it over bar into a platform, I don't want to eccentrically load one side or be inefficient with extra movement, because you'll see a lot of guys, they'll load like this and go around the implement. So I use my wrist as my form of extension, and I hinge. So if I know I could shave it, I can go straight down, not compromise. I'm loading evenly. So I gauge my distance from the stone as two things: my wrist and my hinge for the ability for my head to clear, and then my shins line up with the back quarter of the stone.
Okay.
So when I reach down and I'm trying to go right around the balls of my feet to the ends of my toes, I'm centered like an RDL. So you'll see some guys that don't have great mobility, they'll get wider and they'll do this, but they have this slow transition of pinching their knees in and then trying to re-grip and go from there. Okay. So what we have is the measurement here. This diameter is relatively small. Otherwise, the heavier stones at over 3 and 4, this would be in contact with my shins by here. I'm gonna RDL it to where my knees or my shin line is becoming more vertical during the pull. So here, this, I don't have to adjust. I roll it in, and then I use what's called a crane grip, where I go over. Because a lot of guys will front squat it. So they like to do this and pick it up like a basket, but it's way too much work. Front squat is much less efficient. I rather use triple extension, and my lats don't have to work as hard. So just like we're doing the log, if you notice, it kind of can whip at the end. So when I'm doing this, a lot of isometric work. I'm not trying to pick up like this. It's just changing my torso angle. Once I reach that extension that's over the bar, then I allow myself to let my heels leave. Then you notice I could pop it up.
Okay.
So shins on the back quarter. So you want to get your wrist on here. And then, so when that hinge position, make sure your head can clear. And you just maybe give yourself an inch to 2 buffer.
Wait.
Even grip, side by side, yep.
Like this?
There we go, yep, and dig deep underneath. So you want to be this, not here. Here. Yep. Yep. Over, hips. Exactly. I already knew it was going to be.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
So that means I should be further up, or that was just technique? I just fucked up.
You want to dunk it,
yeah,
right, to make sure you're over. But once you understand, you'll be able to pop it up real easy. Like I'm telling you, this is light. It's going to be hard coordinating the pattern.
Okay.
Because you're just going to be like, I want to throw it. Right. So for me, it's like you got to dial back a lot.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. All right. Let's try it.
Yes. Over. Not bad. Not bad.
I'm still dunking it though, huh?
It's okay. Not bad, not bad. So if you notice your fingers are this way, parallel,
yeah,
and not slightly facing downwards, then you notice that you're going to end up doing this a lot more.
Okay.
Okay. And you want this. Okay. Right. Be a big difference in how much energy you expend.
Okay.
Why don't we go? You want to try like a 240, 250?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do this one for sure, Kenny. And then if this still looks pretty light, we'll go for this one. Okay.
Okay.
Because I don't doubt it's the, like if you have the strength. Yeah. But I would definitely want to make sure you have the connective tissue durability. And even how you apply tacky makes a significant difference, not just the kind you get, but like indoor, outdoor, the temperature, when do you put it on? You know, a lot of times if you put it on too early, your body heat will make it too much like a sledge and it doesn't adhere very well, especially if you're doing it outside, you know, and if you don't take long enough, or if you put it on too late, it's almost the same thing. It's just going to peel right off. If you want to just tap it a little bit on the tacky just so you feel something. Well, good. A little bit more of a crane grip now. So fingers are parallel here, and then let it go into the body. This. Okay. Okay. Yep. That was it. Much better. Yes. Good. You feel pretty solid with this?
Yeah.
You like this. Do you want to try the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is the 300-pound stone. So we did 2. We did 250. Now we're going to go 3. All right. Okay. So you kind of want to get a light application. Granted, this is light, so you know. Where I just get my fingertips at first, right? And so you want to peel down. Spider tacky, as you could tell, because it has that webbed type of setup with it. But you want to pull down and get it to be very smooth, just like you have like a layer of glue on you, right? You used to let it dry on you when you were a young kid, you know, where you can still see your skin through it. So if you can see it be very smooth, like this, that is perfect. So you don't want these big giant globs, especially if you're doing it outside, because it gets warm, the stone's just going to slide. So if you need to have any excess, you put it on the back of your non-dominant hand, like around the thumb, you know, so I could just pick it up and I can apply more if I needed to. Right. Yes. And then a lot of times the issue is, you know, for me, rule of thumb is I do it when I'm in the hole. So one guy up, one guy on deck. When I'm in the hole, then I start applying. So it's the right amount of time for me, what I've seen with most weather, where it's going to adhere the best. Yep. Good. Yep.
And then, damn. And then wipe it down?
So fingertips, right? And then just slowly let it pull, because you'll feel it start to slide. Yeah, so don't feel like you have to pull super hard and fast. Let it warm up and it'll do the work for you. Okay. And then same thing. Yep. You really have to extend those fingers, right, to make sure, because it's going to want to pull down. Good, 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 good. He has a lot of surface area. So we already know where we need to apply the tacky. Thumb down. You could already tell it's melting a little bit, right? And then I can, just like that. So my body heat was doing enough. And we want it thinner. So that's plenty. You got this.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
So
this is
hand.
Oh yeah.
Right, distance, back quarter, shins are on the back quarter, so you can go a little bit wider. You want to essentially, when you reach down, you want to be able to go right around the tips of your toes to the balls of your feet.
Okay.
So see how your shins are completely behind the stone? Move them up just a little bit. There we go. Yep. Crane. Dude, best one yet. Yes. Easy. How'd that feel?
Good. This stuff just threw me off a little bit at first.
Well, if you're not used to your line, you're like, oh crap, I'm offline. Then you're like, I'll just pull it, and then you can see that it leaked a little bit on you.
Yeah.
Check your distance on the yoke. So your wrist. Yep. Hinge. Okay, does your head clear? Yep. You're good. Yes. Yes. Hips. That's it.
So how many events total are there in a competition? Like how many events?
So you would generally have 5 events.
Okay.
Yeah, you would generally have 5. I mean, when you get to like regionals, nationals, the Arnold, things like that, official strongman games, that could be 2 days, and you could have in between like, I don't know, 10 to 11 events. So we'll end up bringing this out. We'll slide this out, set this on the floor, and then open up the bay doors. You don't even have to think hard on this one.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
What do you want to essentially do here? Do you want to do power work? Do you want to do strength endurance work? Do you want to do maximal effort work?
We can load weight on that?
Well, we could put them on the pins here on the front. So this is how we tend to load it.
Oh, let's do that. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Much better. Now I actually feel like I'm warming up. Check it. Football.
I definitely am weaker when my feet are placed
forward.
Front. Yeah, my quads suck.
It's an acquired like sensation.
Yeah.
It's because
you're getting pumped.
Sometimes you won't be as strong on the start, but it's stronger in the end. When you can use your weight as a leverage, you kind of just fall back to lockout. Because everybody has that issue of bringing the hips through. But if we can do this to get to it, it saves us.
Okay. How much weight is that like estimated?
It's in the maybe 4s. You think?
Yeah, it feels pretty light still.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh.
That's good.
This is hard. I'm winded.
It's great, not until you have the belt on, I can tell how actual lean you are because your frame's so broad now.
Yeah.
So just the width from between now and then the last time I saw you. So it's not until I see the belt, I'm like, oh, god dang.
Thank you, thank you.
I always have the battle what sticks out more, my chest or my stomach. Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost just tripped on this one head first in the car. I've been bad.
Strong man, not smart man.
Yeah. Yup. Ooh. Whew. Ooh.
A lot of power in there, Kenny.
Oh man.
How old are you now?
21.
Yeah. You should have power for a while.
Yeah, I hope so.
What do you want to do? Do you feel like going up another plate?
Yeah, I think I could do that for 5. I'm getting a little.
Another plate for 5?
Yeah, getting a little. Well, I'm starting to feel stuff I don't normally feel, like my hamstring getting tight, but it doesn't feel like. Well, I can't fucking tell you. I don't know what's gonna happen, but It feels like I could do another plate.
You need some salt?
Maybe. Let's go. Yep. Yeah.
I lost it. Oh, shit. I always felt like strongman was more like was intercostal strength. Like you have loads, but then you're not used to having to breathe and carry the load. So I would get so sore even in between my ribs. It wasn't necessarily like my lats or anything or my abdomen.
Yeah.
It was like the more the intercostals of like the muscles that attach each rib to each other. That is what I felt was freaking sore when I first started strongman.
Yeah. Damn.
You have more than enough strength for it. Solid.
These are fun.